Okay, listen, I know it's all fun and games here on my little YouTube channel where we gather around in a circle and I whack off into your eyes. But every now and again, I create something so foul, so vile, so evil that it must be shared with the world no matter how despicable it may be. On the surface, Ludicolo is unassuming. It's a stage 2 that simply boosts the hit points of all your Pokemon by 40. Sure, whatever, we just had a Cricketune that did something similar for grass types except no one used it. Why is Ludicolo different? Well, it's because there's two different ways to make a boom boom in your pants. I'm of course talking about the old Claydol and the new Electrode. Both of these cards deal enough damage to beat themselves off to completion, but when you throw Ludicolo's HP boosting ability into the mix, suddenly they survive. With Electrode, it takes 2 lightning to use Thump Thump Boom, which also describes my love life. Electrode does 100 damage to itself in the process, but if you flip heads, your opponent's active is knocked out. Yes, I had so much fun playing Butterfree that we're back to flipping more coins. Obviously, the energy cost is a bit awkward and the attack could simply do nothing, so that's where Claydol comes in. For a single Psychic, Kaboom Doll, which is the nickname for my life-size Gardevoir plush, deals 120 damage to Claydol and leaves your opponent's active with 10 hit points. Use Frostlass or Budew or Mr. Mime or any other way to clean up the KO and you might win. Now, let's be real, these are not good decks, but I can guarantee you that I will win at least one game in this video. And if the first game is a win, I can guarantee you that another game in the video will happen. YouTube audience, what you haven't seen is that this has been going terribly and I'm on a 3 or 4 game losing streak to just the wackiest decks you've ever seen in your entire existence. But do you want to know something funny? Look in the mirror. Also, how do you end a 4 game losing streak? Well, you face Zoroark. That's it. That's how you end a giant losing streak. Let's go. I think I need to keep the Voltorb a Voltorb. Like, I know I have the rescue board on the Lombre, but I think I'd rather just have 2 Ludicolo in play. So this is really good. It's been more than 3 games. Okay, it's been 4. I think we've lost 4. I had plans. I had concepts of a plan to upload them to the YouTube audience, but I know you demand perfection. You demand... Oh yeah, they also have to Itchy Pollen me for 11 turns now. It used to be 7 turns they had to Itchy Pollen. Now it's 11. But like, look at how terrible Zoroark is. You just put a Mimikyu in the active and they can't do anything. Like, they have to wait for me to take a knockout before they can even use the reversal energy. But that's not going to win them the game. Now, the question is, what do I do to win? Do I just go, do I play with my electric balls or do I let them take a knockout? Because I think I put a counter catcher in the deck. It's just, the problem is going to be Darmanitan. So it's like, maybe I do want them to knock somebody out at some point just to make this a little bit easier. Also, Backdraft could be good, so I might want to put energy in the discard pile just to be like, oh, you want to use Backdraft? Go for it. But Flame Body Cannon's very annoying. It might be a situation where I just have to try and build up my Voltorb. Or I can, maybe Hydro Splash the Darmanitan. Like, I have big options here. It's just, I'd rather do nothing. It's kind of unfortunate that that's where we're at, but like, I'd rather do nothing than make the wrong mistake. So we're just going to end turn. It's going to be very boring, but this is end Zoroark in a butt shell. It's like, we can't, you put a Mimikyu in the active? I can't do anything. My deck is literally unable to do a single thing against a Mimikyu. I have to Itchy Pollen for 11 turns and then, go ahead on prizes or something. It's just so bad. But the question is, like, what do I do when they eventually do something? And YouTube audience, we're going to skip ahead to that moment. Oh, crap. We're not going to skip ahead to that. Well, I mean, the moment's now. Did you ever wait a lifetime for a moment like this? Because it's happening. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Okay. You can't do that, though. That's not allowed. You're not allowed to do that. I have a Ludicolo stranded in the active. You're not allowed to do this. So, what are they going to do? Just knock out double Ludicolo or something? This is kind of a goated play by them. I must admit. Because now they can just go knockout, just go 90-90. Ludicolo. Have they gotten N's PP up at all this game? They have once. I did not think they were going to be smart. Okay? This is not allowed. You're not allowed to be intelligent, okay? All right, so I have to get the Lotad. Maybe they'll go for the Lotad, but most likely they won't. So then I have to use my Super Rod. I have to play with my Rod. Then we have to use Fezandipiti. This is going to be awkward. And never going to let me down. Played Zoroark for the first time earlier today. Lasted 2 games, and then I realized it's the worst thing ever created. So, like, yes, I could have attached the reversal to the active and maybe gone for a certain play here, but they have En's Castle. They can get En's PP up. They have an Arven, so they're going to play with En's PP once it's up inside his castle. They have played 2 Iono. Maybe they deck themselves out. Maybe we, that would count. Does it count as a win if I never take a knockout with Electrode? All right, so the strategy now is we get a Hero's Cape. that is the strategy. All right, so yeah, the Ludicolo are off the field. We're gonna have to draw into some cards. I love how the HP reduction hadn't happened yet because this is a well-made game. All right, so let's go. We have to go Super Rod. We have to go, I think, Lotad, Ludicolo. Because we're just hunting for rare candies now. All I need is an Arven or a rare candy. I mean, I'll take any supporter, really. Yeah, like, I'll take any supporter. There we go. So we got rare candy, and then we don't... Oh, crap. Seriously? Well, we don't have Hero's Cape in the deck. That's fun. But we did get the thing that we needed. And then we go attach to you. We don't need... I mean, I guess I can... No, there's no one to experience share to, but we do attack with the one with the reversal energy on it, because if this works, then we're not going to be able to do anything next turn. So let's go. Do I put the reversal on the Ludicolo though? No, we just go for it. We just go for the thump boomer, baby. 100 damage to myself. They're going to retreat and suck my butt. Oh my god. Okay, this is fine. This is totally fine. They're down lots of resources. I hate the coin flip with a passion here. We can play with our electric balls. That's always fun. I don't think we have, like, anything, but I just go for Buddy-Buddy Poffin or something. Yeah, we just go for Buddy-Buddy Poffin. I put the experience share on... Oh, right, we can't play our items. Okay, so... We can't lose Ludicolo. I have to go Electric Ball. We finally took a knockout. It wasn't with Thump Boom. But YouTube audience, don't you worry. We're going to win this game. It is a freaking guarantee. We finally have our items. They are, like, as long as they don't have a Power Glass, they are so screwed. Like, they're down to bosses. They're down to Counter Catcher. They're down a lot of stuff. They have a Pecharunt EX in the deck. That's what the Binding Mochi signifies. So there's a Pecharunt EX. I mean, I have what? A Counter Catcher in the deck. So trapping somebody in the active isn't really going to be a thing. I believe I got rid of all of my Artisan, or I cut it from 2 Artisan to 1. So En's Castle might just kind of be in the... Might just be there forever. All right, so we can play with our... Oh, crap. We can play with our electric balls quite a bit. But, you know, we know how this game's going to come, what it's going to come down to. It's going to come down to coin flips. We're already 0 for 1. There's En's Reshiram. Yeah, that's whatever. I mean, if they just deck out, that'd be hilarious. All right, so they got the 90-90. But what do they got after that? So they'll hit my Electrode. If I didn't prize Hero's Cape, we might be... Oh, wait, what? They didn't... Oh, they think they can win this game. They're just like, oh, we're out of resources. We got to try to win. Nah, you stand no chances right now, bro. No chances. Okay, then we go Buddy-Buddy Poffin. We get... Oh, do I want double Voltorb or do I want Lotad? It's the fact that we don't have a Hero's Cape. We have a Super Rod, so I think I have to get the Lotad. All right, so let's go... yeah, I think it's okay to draw cards. Yeah, that's fine. So let's go Experience Share on this guy, and then Lightning Energy, and then we give ourselves a Thump Boom. You know, it's very dangerous, though, because if they just go for the Ludicolo, then we're super screwed. So maybe I shouldn't have put the experience share on the Voltorb. Oh my god! Please! Stop! This is a freaking Zoroark deck! This is a freaking Zoroark deck. I would have won the game by now. We'd be at 1 prize. They'd have nothing they can do. They'd be out of the game. They'd hate their life because they're a Zoroark player. They're probably just gonna, you know, do the Darmanitan play now, knock out my Electrode, put the damage on the Voltorb. Okay, wait, no, don't go for Ludicolo. No! Wait, they can't knock it out, can they? They can't knock it out, but they can go for like 90-90. But then I have Reversal Energy. Oh, this is gonna be hilarious. Okay, they're not expecting the Reversal Energy, but I need to hit a generator here. So remember that turn where I said, oh, should I put the Reversal on the Ludicolo? I should have definitely put the Reversal on the Ludicolo. Okay. Please don't suck. Well, that kind of sucks. All right, let's go Voltorb. Yep. Okay, so you go there. Ultra Ball. Let's get rid of Budew and I guess Research. And we go for Ludicolo. I mean, the odds of me winning this game are almost 0, but that's fine, right? We don't need to win this game. All right, so we go Reversal Energy on the Ludicolo. I go Iono. Because, yes, we could deck them out. Like, they're almost out of resource. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is the game right here. Yes! Okay, come on. I believe in you, buddy. I believe in you so hard. I've never believed in any... Oh, thank you, PDCJ. Yeah, thank you. I've never believed in anybody so much in my entire life. You got this, buddy. Everyone clench your cheeks. This is number what, 4? Oh my god! What do I have to do differently? We're over 4 in this. What have I flipped 1? I flipped 1 heads on the boomer. They're going for a backdraft. Okay, well, that's just mean. What have I done to deserve this? I'm a good person. Okay, so yeah, we just get rid of the Darmanitan. That's pretty obvious. Yeah, we have an Iono in the deck, but whatever. Who even cares anymore? Who even cares about what's happening in this world or this game we call life? What is even the point? Oh yeah, those are all great cards. Okay, so we knocked this dude out. They currently do not have a way to knock out my Ludicolo, which is hilarious. Hilariously sad. There's the Hero's Cape. That was a card that could have helped us out a long time ago. So they can do 170. It's so... Zoroark is such a bad deck, isn't it? Alright, so there's Counter Catcher, Poffin. You got nothing left, though. You're a Zoroark deck. You have nothing. You have to commit 8 cards to someone who sucks a butt. You're down 2 Night Stretcher. I know you have a Pecharunt, but you're down 6 energy. They might just be running out of resources here. Then it's like... And then we just retreat, use Reversal twice, and win the game? So PDCGL has been the ultimate, like, no! No, what are you doing? No! I mean, no! We went over... We went over 4 on Electrode flips that entire game, and we ended up winning. We took a knockout with Ludicolo, and not... I don't even know what's going on. All I know is that PDCGL hates me, and you could have been a part of history, but you conceded. Do you not know that I'm the coolest PDCGL streamer? Could have been a part of history, but now you're a part of fistory? Well, we don't really have an option here. We kind of just gotta go for it and hope for it. So let's go Ultra Ball away these 2. Go get a Ludicolo. And then Fezandipiti, I choose you, buddy. Get us. Oh god, like how? Right, because the options are very not good. Right, I can Arven and thin out my deck even further. And that might honestly be the smarter play, because it's like, if I go Fezandipiti and draw 3, I might get nothing. I think percentage-wise, this does make more sense, even though I absolutely hate this decision, and I wish I didn't have to do it. And, I mean, we technically don't lose the game if I attacked with Budew here, but, like, morally we lose if I attacked with Budew here, let's be real. Okay, reversal energy. Please, Pheasant. I did everything. I did everything you asked me. Give me a reversal. You can suck my butt until the cows come home. All right, so let's go retreat into Budew. They're just going to use Fan Rotom. Yeah, I mean, I guess I kind of have to do that. And why is Dottler concerning? Dottler has an attack that says, for a single colorless energy, look at the top 5 cards of your opponent's deck and put them back in any order. So you can control your opponent's deck. We're not currently in a meta where deck control, where, you know, gripping your opponent's deck really tightly is that important. But the card is going to be standard lethal for almost 3 years. So you have to assume at some point in the next 3 years, that Dottler card is going to be useful. All right, so literally the next freaking card. Are you kidding me? It was the next freaking card. Okay, this is fine. I'd like to get an Iono here. Oh man. Okay, so I think we have to put the Hero's Cape on the Electrode so they don't go for a Fan Rotom play, right? We also have to flip heads here. That's kind of we have to flip heads 3 times. That's what we have. We have to flip heads 3 times. There's one. PTCGL's giving us hope. Don't do that. Don't give us hope, PTCGL. So what they probably don't realize is that if they hit into me with their Fan Rotom, I can just knock them out with Electric Ball. It doesn't get me anywhere, but it at least, you know, gets rid of the Fan Rotom and helps me out a little bit. But it looks like they're abandoning hope, which is great for us. You know, that's what I tell every woman who I invite over to my place. Just abandon all hope and you'll be fine. Okay, and Tron Girl can attest to that. So energy retrieval, that's fine. They seem to be like not noticing that Fan Rotom is really good here. So that's very positive. Again, we just don't top deck Counter Catcher. I'd also very much like to get an Iono. There's only 4 in the deck, so why would you expect to see any of them? You know, why would you expect to see any of your supporters in a deck that plays supporters? Okay, so Slitherwing is also bad, but we're fine, right? The Slitherwing won't be a thing until it's probably out of the game here, right? I'd also like to get another Ludicolo, because if we don't get a Ludicolo, we're going to lose, because then they can just knock out a Ludicolo and suck my butt. And wait, Pokemon will release the first English split set in June. Is that what they just announced? I don't know about that. It'd be pretty cool, though. But yeah, we're just waiting on details. So it's going to be a black and white set. Yeah, black and white 156. Doesn't roll off the tongue. But yeah, it's going to be a black and white set, just like how the 151 was the 151. Okay. This is the game where it's going to happen. None of that Zoroark crap where my opponent realizes that their deck is terrible and they, instead of looking in their deck, they find the concede button. You know, imagine trying to touch your deck and being like, hey, there's a weird button there. Let me see if I can push it. Okay. As long as I can Iono them to nothing, we are going to be in the greatest position ever. But we have to Iono them to 2 and then hope they can't go to Hooters. Thank you. All right, so we want to play with our Rod. We just need a Voltorb. And yeah, we do need that Electrode. I think we want to go Voltorb, Electrode. And then, yeah, attach there. Let's get rid of the TM evolution that we don't need. Iono. So we're drawing 7 off of this in the Fezandipiti, and they just can't find a Gust card. And even if they do find a Gust card, we might be okay. Okay, so we go Buddy-Buddy Poffin. We want double Voltorb. We have 3 Electro, 2 Ludicolo. I would very much like the Ludicolo, because if they realize, well, no, if they have a Gustard, they'd go for the Fezandipiti, so that's crap. Crap, 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 crap. Crappity, crap, crap. Oh, yeah, now the one time we hit the freaking Jenny. So, yeah, we'll just put 2 on there. Okay, Boomer. Let's do this. Thump, thump, Boomer in my pants. I believe. Just give me the hope. Just give me the hope right here that we can... No! What? You could have trolled me. You could have trolled me and been like, haha, we're going to troll you, pilot. We're going to let you take this knockout, and then you're going to flip tails on the next one. Oh, God. Why? We had it. Why is this happening to me? I'm a good person who says terrible things about PDCGL every day. Why do I keep playing this game? Can somebody, hire like a psychiatrist to watch my streams and then give me like a diagnosis of why I still play this game? And I play coin flip decks. I'm the only one dumb enough to play coin flip decks in this world. Can somebody please just like pay somebody to do that? Why do they have 2 lightning energy on a Slitherwang? All right, well, we can at least pretend like we could have had it all here. I could bring up the Noctowl. That'd be pretty funny if they couldn't retreat it. All right, so let's go there. We got the reversal. Perfect timing. I guess I have to use Fezandipiti first. Because we need an Electrode. Yeah, we don't need Ludicolo. Wow, did we seriously not get an Electrode here? I think I put an Ultra Ball in the deck. And we don't have it. Okay, so we wouldn't even have won anyways, because we didn't have the Electrode. This is where you're supposed to troll me, PDCGL. Okay, so I'm gonna do something fun. I'm gonna do something funny. I was trying to do something funny. Maybe I can still do it, but that's pathetic. That is absolutely pathetic that I just knocked out this Squawkabilly with a Voltorb. We have to win. Okay, so Claydol is the missing link here, okay? Claydol is the one that is going to take us to the moon. I believe in Claydol so much that I'm going to play the deck until we get a win. I have to play Claydol until we get a win because I was like, oh yeah, I'm not going to end the stream or end the video until I get a win and that Zoroark one doesn't count. Why are they still playing the game? Why are you still playing cards? This is not cool. Don't be that person. I mean, they probably just didn't see it. I mean, I've been there a million times where I'm like, oh wait, I have game. That just sort of happens. But yeah, we're going to win with Claydol. That is the trust your pilot guarantee. The fact that they have the stupid freaking Munkidori is absolutely atrocious for us. But we do have Ludicolo. I think we just have to hope that they don't know what they're doing. That's realistically every day that I play PDCGL with a wacky deck, is we just have to hope that they don't know what they're doing. Wait, did PDCGL just make it seem like I could attach my Rare Candy to one of their Pokemon? I thought I saw a flash there. Okay, so obviously the Munkidori is a huge, huge problem. Because they can just sort of build up damage on a Claydol, and then I knock myself out, and that would be very, very bad, and I would hate that, and that would be not fun. And then they're going to use Dirty Beam, which is very, very, very bad. So they're going to take 2 KOs here, which is horrible for us. And then I did get a Fezandipiti. We're going to be able to Iono them. So realistically, our only shot is going up with this ball toy, evolving it into a Claydol, and going from there. So they're definitely going to, I think, go for this guy. I would imagine they're going to spray their Dirty Beam all over this one. And then I take a knockout on the active. And then we go Fezandipiti down, Iono, activate Fezandipiti. We just have to get Energy Claydol, and then we have a chance. Yeah, they got the Dirty Beam. I think they're putting it here. They're not smart. Okay, this is great. This is great. Everybody, chill. Everybody, chill your butts. Your butts need to be chilled right now. Your butts are way too hot. Okay? I'm trying to focus right now, and your butts are too hot. Yeah, my pinned tweet. Okay, there's a Ludicolo. That's a card we don't need, which is great. Remember, they don't stack, so that's why that's like that. All right, just Energy Claydol. We have a chancey. Okay, well, that's one part of it. It has to be Energy Claydol because the other Claydol would just get knocked out. Is that it? Wait, did we do it? Did we do it? Okay, so we don't need these two for sure. Claydol. Oh, okay. We don't have game yet, but this is pretty dang close. Okay, and then Kaboom Doll. We can, I mean, we might have to force like sudden death, which would be very bad. Okay, so that guy does the thing. Freezing Shroud knocks out the dude. So the Munkidori... Oh, no, the Munkidori is gonna... Okay, so there's a bosses. So they're just gonna heal the Munkidori for, knock out the Claydol. Oh, wait, the Munkidori only has 30? Oh, so it did the Frostlass. Okay, so it did that in a weird order. So then I win, right? As long as they don't just have exactly what they need right now, I win the game. There's no way. There's no way that we win this game. The reason YouTube audience that I cut off like 10 minutes of this game is because, oh my god, it's a wall deck and wall decks are the most annoying thing ever. And if they concede, it means they don't got it. Okay, this is counting as a win, but we got it. We got it. Okay, if this had just been 40 damage on the Munkidori, or if they had, you know, watched my stream at twitch.tv/trustyourpilot, then we would have been screwed. But they don't watch the coolest PDCGL streamer, so I don't feel bad for them. Yeah, so they can put 3. We were literally 10 damage, 1 damage counter away from just completely losing the game. And then we also have the bosses, which I was thinking of cutting. Yeah, I think they have to promote the Munkidori in that situation. They could have maybe bossed somebody up, and that would have been really bad for us because yes, they didn't have it. It would have been so much better if we had actually won and my opponent realized that they were facing the #1 most handsome PDCGL player, Trust Your Pilot, longest tenured Prestige 2 player, level like 214. But we got there. The Frostlass combo, we didn't need Munkidori, Emolga, you know, I have a Brute Bonnet build that I'll put in the description. But we got there. I don't have to stream for 12 hours, which is what we thought we were going to do. And I'm going to play another game, but if it doesn't make it into the YouTube video, then everything went terribly, and I'm sorry, but we got to win, and winning is all that matters. This might actually end up working in our por favor here. I know they don't have a lot of abilities on their side of the field, but all I really need to do to win this game is just go Munkidori. Now the question is, do I save the spot for Munkidori? Huh, so we can't use the jamming tower. This is just a very awkward hand. I think I should try everything to get Munkidori into play. So we want to play with a young... No, we just want to go Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Let's get a Claydol. I'm okay with this, and then we get rid of the jamming. No, we go Energy Search for a Psychic. Yeah, we get that, and then we use Iris. We get rid of the jamming tower because I want to save the Super Rod to put the Darkness back in the deck. Those are all Pokemon cards. All right, then we go Kaboom Doll. Yeah, see, Daniel got it. I can't believe For the Win didn't get that joke. YouTube audience, I told an amazing joke about The Darkness, which was a band from the early 1980s that had one good song. And Daniel's the only one who got it, but I'm pretty sure they're from Europe or the UK or something. And For the Win, our resident UK person, didn't even know. Everyone in the YouTube comments just say, I am so disappointed in For the Win. And by extension, everyone in the UK. I know they're from like 2006, but these past 10 years have aged us 40 years. That's why I'm having so much trouble whacking off these days. The YouTube audience knows. The Twitch audience, they know even more. They're here with me about 3 hours every day. You're all boomers, we're all boomers. But the Twitch audience, like, imagine how far gone you must be to watch me whack off for 3 hours most days of the week, and all I do is just play trash like this. Like, I don't come up with original or fun ideas. I just do this. Okay, so... I mean... I guess we just take the knockout with Budew here. And then we sort of set ourselves up for the rest of the game. So yeah, let's go Frostlass in the active. Yeah, PDCGL taught us to be gluttons for punishment. All right, I believe we just go Budew, and then I'm gonna need at least 2 more Claydol. So I think we go, yeah, this guy, this guy, this guy. And then attach. Watch me get the rescue board. I probably got rid of it somewhere and I forgot about it. Okay, we got the Munkidori. That is very good. And then we go retreat into the Budew. They can't use items. That's have you ever seen a Budew knock out a Flareon? Well, now you have. And then we have the Munkidori, but I am down the energy search, so we're just going to have to manually draw into it. I also 100% need a freaking Ludicolo. Where the hell is the Ludicolo? That's unfortunate. I like to be punished, and I don't play PDCGL. Yeah, I want to be punished, and I want to play some Pokemon cards, and I'm all out of PDCGL. To be fair, PDCGL is usually out of PDCGL as well. Okay, so there's Burning Charge. Budew gets Buddy-Bodied. That's fine. So the Munkidori... Wait, was it prized? Or do I... No. Yes? I don't know. I never pay attention anymore in life. I just push buttons and see what happens. All right, so they're attaching to the Vaporeon. I'm very surprised they didn't put any energy on a Mew at any point. Arven to Ultra Ball. I don't remember if I have an Ultra Ball. I thought I already used it. Or did I put 2 Ultra Ball in the deck? Okay, so if we don't have Ultra Ball, Viggo Mortensen is banned. That is the deal. Or I guess we just boss as a Mew. Yeah, we're just going to boss as a Mew. Why are we overcomplicating things? We're just going to boss as a Mew. Or we can hate our lives, because that is an unfortunate top deck. Okay, so we go Munkidori down. And then... Okay, I'm believing in the chat here that we have an Ultra Ball in the deck. We did. I knew we did the entire time. I was never worried about it. Yes, we want to keep the Rare Candy. We don't need the TM Evolution. The rescue board, I don't think we're going to need the rescue board. Like, the rescue board is good, though. So, like, Claydol gets us 2 prizes, hopefully. I mean, we don't have what we need. I think attaching to the Munkidori is actually the smart play here. So, attaching just the Psychic Energy to the Munkidori. Oh, I should have used the... Don't worry about it. Just don't. Just don't. I should have used the Rare Candy to get that, and that was my bad. Okay, but we have... If I can just get a Darkness Energy, not taking a knockout that turn is actually kind of good. So I think as long as they don't Iono me, then the play next turn is just boss up... Oh, hello. Actually, that could be a game-losing decision that I just made by not rare candying, because if I have to Iono and then we don't get a Ludicolo, they can just target a Ludicolo. But if all they do is just knock out Claydol this turn, then I Iono them to 2, and then we just... What? Why are you using Carnelian? Hello, Governor. What's all this then? What's all this then? Why are you putting your finger in me bum? That's not where it goes. That's supposed to go with the... Okay, okay, there's Morty. Oh, God. No, I feel like we have to Iono here. Because if I just get a Darkness Energy, we basically win the whole game, right? We did not get a Darkness Energy, and we got the Ludicolo, and I regret everything. So now we have to go retreat into the Munkidori. We have to attach there. We gotta go for a Mind Bend. And then they're gonna go for an Aquamarine, which is a great movie about mermaids if you haven't seen it. It stars, oh God, who was like a popular actress in the early 2000s. No, it's not Annalyn McCord, it's the other one. It was a movie about mermaids. Okay, so as long as they don't have an Iono, we win the game. Yeah, Tarsier. Wait, Mesa goes. Who's playing Yeah, we just counter catcher the Mew and that's game. Who's playing Mesa Goza in 2025 post-rotation when Lugia doesn't exist? They're eating some Serrano peppers, and yes, I know it's Cyrano. It's not Serrano. We just remember like when Prismatic Evolutions came out 3 months ago, and I'm like, Flareon's not a good deck. The fact that I kaboomed all over them, I just took a huge kaboom all over you. They're trying to, yeah, they're like, there's a V-Star marker on the field. Of course I have a V-Star power. All right, if they don't take a knockout, they're playing 5D chess. But then I think we still just doubly win if they don't take a knockout. Yeah, we just go counter catcher. It's almost like dust cards are a good thing. Those Electrode decks that I built, they didn't have dust cards because, like, it takes 2 energy. Oh, this is beautiful. This is the I Am Legends mom of situations. Everyone in the YouTube comments type out that, you know, if I could get a deck as beautiful as I Am Legends mom, we'd be having so much more fun. All right, counter catcher a Mew, kaboom all over myself, and then win the game. And they're not going to concede. This is the first person who hasn't just conceded. And then we go kaboom doll. It's a beautiful sight. You know, this makes me want to do that attack that Mabostiff has. If you know, you know. If you go look up the Mabostiff, I don't remember what set it's from, but there's a Mabostiff. It has the attack come up pants. And that's what this game made me want to do. Because we just won. We weathered that storm and we kaboomed. We did everything. The toes are out. So yes, don't play the Electrode build. The Electrode build is absolute garbage. Stick with Claydol. It is much more fun. It's more consistent. And you get to, I don't know how to finish a YouTube video. I just started YouTubing yesterday. Everyone should subscribe to me. Just do that and then bye-bye.